Alright everyone, so today we are going to be making a spider with a web. So we want to start by taking our folded piece of paper and kind of following the crease down the middle to the center of the page. And once we find that center of the page, we're going to draw a dot. And then from that dot, we want to follow the crease of our paper all the way to the top. And then you want to go back to your dot and follow the crease all the way to the bottom. And then we're going to we're just going to go from the dot all the way to the side of the paper. And then same thing from the dot all the way to the other side of the paper. So next, we want to draw a line from our dot to the corner of our page. So we take our pen or our marker, put it on the dot in the center, and draw a line all the way to the corner of the page. And then we're going to do the same with this corner of the page, from the center to the corner. And then center all the way to this corner. And then lastly, this one all the way to this upper corner here. Next, we want to draw our spider body. So we're going to give him a head. It's going to be a little tiny head and a nice big body. And let's think, how many legs does a spider have? 8, right? So we're going to put 4 legs on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to give him a little bit of fur, 'cause he's kind of a creepy guy. And then I'm going to give him some eyes. 1, 2 eyes. All right. So for the next part of our drawing, we want to make the web of the spider. We've kind of got the outline here. These are kind of our pie slices. I'm going to call them pie slices of our spider web. So it doesn't really matter where you start. Just pick a pie slice. I'm going to start right here. And I'm going to connect straight to straight. So I'm just going to draw a line from one part of the pie slice to the next. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. And the same thing right here. Just a nice straight line. Or you can kind of add a little bit of a curve to it if you want. Sometimes the spiders make a curvy line. And then here. And then here. And then here. And then here. Notice how I didn't connect these 2 lines, because you kind of want the spider web to keep spiraling out like into a big giant circle. I don't know if you've ever seen a spider web, but that's kind of how they look. So here, when we run into our spider, because we're going to try to connect these 2 lines right here, we're going to start out from where we left off, right here, and then we're going to bring it up to the spider, and then we're going to kind of go behind the spider, not going to draw over it, and then we're going to connect to the other side of our pie slice. And we're going to keep going through, keep going through, keep connecting. See how easy it is to make this spider web? They're really, really complicated out in nature, and they're really beautiful looking, but you know, not that difficult to make on a piece of art. So again, once we run into our spider, I'm going to stop at the spider, and the line's going to kind of go behind the spider, connect to that other side of the piece of pie, and we're going to keep going. All the way through. So everyone, once we've got our web all drawn out, what we can do is add little baby spiders in there. Maybe add some insects that the spider trapped. So I'm going to put a little baby spider in here. Little head and a big body. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4 legs. Spiders tend to have a lot of little babies sometimes, so maybe we could draw like 2 or 3 of them in here. I'm just gonna draw one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe we could draw. Let's think. A little fly that it trapped in the web. How do we draw a fly? That's the question. So here's his head. Here's his body. I'm going to give him some little wings. He's probably a little scared of the spider, but yeah, he might get eaten. That might happen. Yeah, we'll draw another little fruit fly in there. And we're going to draw this little guy too. 1, 2, 3, 4 wings. All right, everyone. And so for the last part, we are going to color in our spider web. So this design, there's kind of all these little pieces of the pie that you can color. We've got like this section, this section, this section. There's so many different little spots where we can color. So we can start, I'm going to start with yellow. I picked a bunch of fall colors for this. So it was like yellow, brown, red, purple, green, all kind of fall colors. And I'm just going to fill in all of these spaces in between the web with different colors. We can get some really beautiful designs out of this, I think, boys and girls. I'm excited to see what you'll all create.